Okay guys, so in this video we're gonna be taking a look at text formatting in HTML. So basically I've got all this text formatting here. As you can see, this text is italicized, this text is bold, this text is emphasized, and you'll notice that, and this text is strong, and so you'll notice that there's no difference between this bold text and the strong text and this italicized text and this emphasized text. We'll get to that later. And this text is kind of like computer code, you see, that computer swag. This text is keyboard input. The square of variable x is x square, and two masses are given, m1 and m2. Solve for x. Here we see that we have this superscript text, and here we have the subscript text. And hey, look, there is no BR tag here, and still all the spaces and breaks are reserved. Yay, we'll just get to that right here. Please don't cut me, insert text here. So this is basically text formatting, and I'd also like to tell you guys that like episode 1, I'm gonna break episode 2 into two parts, episode 2 and 2.5. So in this episode I'm gonna be covering text formatting, and in the next episode I'm gonna be covering attributes, links, and images. So yeah, that's really interesting. So let's get started with this. To get a text bold, we have the I tag, which stands for well, to get a text italicized, we have the I tag, which gets our text italicized. It's a container tag, inline container tag. So yeah, to get a text bold, we have the B tag also, and inline and container tag. To get a text emphasized and strong, we have these EM and strong tags. And what is the difference between EM and strong is that the way browsers render it. So if like to browsers right now enter kind of like emphasize the text by italicizing it, and strong kind of like show the strongness of the text by bolding it. But in the future, if the browser wants, they can change it so that maybe like Google Chrome decides something else, and the emphasized text would be larger, or the emphasized text would have a highlight. So yeah, and the strong tag would be like that and that. So yeah, that depends on the browser. That could be changed in the future. Emphasized tag means is to use to just emphasize some text. Also container and inline, and strong text is just used to strength of some text. Also inline and container. Right here we see some computer code type of code, like the code for this, the tag for this is code, and this is used to output computer code, basic inline and a container tag. We have a tag for keyboard inputs, like putting keyboard inputs, the KBD tag. So if yeah, keyboard inputs, inline and container tag. To get a text superscripted, like right here, there's an inline container tag of sub. So what's up? Yeah, superscript sub. So I've put as you can see the square, I've put a paragraph here, and as you can see the square of variable x is x, and then without any spaces I put the subtext sub tag. I've started the sub tag and put 2 and then close the sub tag, so it displays it like x square, and I can change this value 2a plus 1 minus a, I don't know, minus 3. So yeah, it goes like that. And I can also add spaces, so it goes like that. So yeah, it ignores double spaces. That will be useful. So to get our texts subscripted, just like superscript, we have the sub tag, also container inline, just the very same with like superscript, but the only difference is that it is, superscript, the subscript it's downwards, and it's the subscript tag is upward. So what this pre-formatted text means is that everything inside this is pre-formatted. So you see that I've once told you that we need to put the br tag to put breaks in a paragraph, but when we put the pre-formatted text, it will take everything that is like it will not ignore these breaks and spaces, all of these spaces, this tab and this spaces, extra spaces, it won't ignore them. So the pre-formatted text is for that. Also, please take note that if I kind of put it like this to just to manage, it won't work. You'll just see right now it goes like this, so no, that's not something we want. So you'll need to be careful next time. It has to be just like this. And this del and this deleted and inserted text is just using the tag del and insert ins and del, just the very same properties. um what do you call it, deleted and inserted, container and inline. So yeah, actually this is very boring stuff for me since I can do all of this using css, and I'd prefer to do it with css. Yeah, except some things like the keyboard and the computer code thing. This is better off with HTML, but all this bold and italicizing, I don't know. I'd rather use CSS so that I can actually modify it also. Like I can do I'll put this tag, put these tags, and then I'll modify these. So yeah, superscript also and subscript also, just like that. I can use span tag. The pre tag is pretty useful when we kind of write code in like a tutorial. So yeah, the pre tag is also pretty useful. And yeah, I can do this also with CSS, but this is also a good method. Also note that to put that del thing, there's also a strike tag for that. The very what it does is the very same, but it is not supported in HTML5. So I do not recommend this. So yeah, but it is not recommend. I do not recommend this since it is not supported in HTML5 and it will get outdated soon. So yeah, peace out, guys.